Hi Assault, really good session yesterday. Hope you found it helpful. Just a couple of points we're going to run through now from the session. First thing, I think your feet width just a little bit too wide, and that was going to cause you some restrictions in your body's ability to rotate. Just going to make sure you're going to sway too much off the golf ball. And because of that, as we look at this swing now, as that club goes back, there's a lot of movement off the golf ball. As we said at the start, we want to try to get back to a position where we are over the ball. If we look here on the left-hand side, because I think your sensation was trying to get underneath the golf ball, as you swung back here, there's a lot of lateral movement. All of your weight now is pretty much fixated down on your right foot, left foot's up on its toe. And then when you come back to the hitting area, if we can see now the contact as you come back, all your weight hanging back, your club now is in upward sort of position, catching top of the golf ball, and the balls we can just about see sort of whizzing on the ground. So once we set it better, a bit more relaxed into the golf ball, so a lot closer to it. Just want to try and feel that we're staying centered over the golf ball on the way back, so ideally staying on that blue line. And then once we get to the top of the backswing, as we'll see in this case, we now want to move to target. Okay, we've created a good position there at the top. We've created some power. We're a lot more stable on the ground. So now we're going to move to the left-hand side, get that club back to the golf ball, and then we can rotate through up onto our left side. And I think with a bit of practice and in time, that right foot will just start moving a bit more onto its toe as that right hip starts rotating around to target. So just adjust that setup slightly, get yourself in a slightly more relaxed position rather than so wide and so far from the ball. And then from there, just try and feel your head centered in the backswing so we're not swaying off the golf ball. And that's going to make it a hell of a lot easier now when we come back to be hitting the ground this side of the golf ball. You could put those two object golf balls down the outside as we showed you and just get the sensation of hitting the ground as you're looking down on it to the left hand side, so nearer the target. And that will just give you a bit of practice and some muscle memory to work on a good strike position. So hope that makes sense. Any questions, obviously give me a shout and I will see you soon.